Hi there, it's Drive-by DIY here. I just thought I'd do a quick video, quite an interesting one really for a Peugeot 306 fans. It's my son's car. He's said that some of the dashboard, some of the dials on his dashboard weren't working properly or weren't working at all. The needles weren't moving. So he brought it round to me. We had a look. We looked at some fuses and things like that, and couldn't get it working. So I wondered if there was a back of it, but I'd delved a little bit more into it. So the problem was this tachometer wasn't working, even though we got lights on. We got lights on the dashboard. We got airbag light. We got all sorts of different lights. So the power to the actual instrument panel was working. You know, we checked the fuse. The fuse was fine, but the problem was the tachometer wasn't working. The rev counter wasn't working, and the fuel gauge wasn't working either, but the temperature gauge was, which was quite funny. So we had a look into it, and one of the things that I did as a quick fix, and it seemed to work, was the battery. If you disconnect the battery, I just took the negative off, so just looking at this as the battery. I'm doing it like this purely because the car's gone. We fixed it and he had to go, so again didn't get a chance to film it, but I really wanted to share the information. So basically these three, 1, 2, 3 wasn't working. So what we did was disconnect the battery, disconnected the negative, left it for a couple of minutes, reattached it, and then put the key back in, turned it on, and all three were working. So this is, as a diagnostic point of view, this is really something worth looking at before you actually start taking the dashboard apart to get the instrument panel out. So if you think, so if it happens to you, if that and that aren't working, disconnect that, leave it for a couple of minutes, and then put it back, and hopefully, unless you've got a proper horrible wiring problem or something like that, hopefully they'll hit back into life. For some reason they I don't know, they lose their connection for some reason. They freeze. So just happened. There was no sign of it was going to happen. It just happened overnight. Son got into his car, and there it was. So that one, and that one. Disconnect that. Leave for 2 minutes, and hopefully these will come back into life. So hopefully that'll help you. Sorry, it's not an actual repair video, but it's basically a diagnostic video to show that what we did, and this is on a Peugeot 306. I think it was a 1996-97 model. So hopefully this helps you. Give us a thumbs up. If not, if you've got anything else to share on this sort of thing that's happened to you and you've done something different, please share. It'd be great to hear from you. Thanks for watching. Keep safe out there.